Boys and girls, how you doing? Let's try to do this video again because my goodness. Okay, today is where they're hiding. I had all kind of things. I mean, Mercury retrograde. I mean, we are in it. Let me tell you, helicopters, trucks, light going like this. From where? There's only natural light. I mean, oh, mamma mia. Okay, let's go. Let's try to do this one. Okay, why are they hiding? Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Why are they hiding? Pile number 1. The moon. 7 of Wands and 6 of Wands. Okay, mamma mia. Okay. Am I tired of seeing the 7 of Wands and the 5 of Wands? Yeah, totally. It's coming, oh my God, so many times. They are battling, and that is them with themselves. They're tormenting themselves. They're torturing themselves very much because they have a lot of fire, a lot of desire. They want you, and at the same time, they're pushing you away, and they want to resist you at the same time. So it's them being tormented. It's not like the 5 of Wands when people are shouting at each other. That is me and myself. We're having a discussion. It's not going well. Okay. So the moon, yes, while they're hiding is a lot of feelings. They may be having lying. They have been lying to themselves, lying to you. Anything that needs to come up will come up because there's no other way. It has to come out. So we have something very spectacular here because the moon, and we know this month we are at the moment in August 2023. I don't know when you're watching this video, but it is very intense. Anything that needs to come out, anything that's been on a pressure cook has to be released regardless, okay? So this is very powerful. It's a lot of emotion. They may be hiding to themselves, not even trying to hide anything from you. They just don't know, or they don't want to know, right? So inevitably, we have a movement forward with the 6 of Wands. They're gonna leave maybe a bunch of people, maybe a family that is a little overbearing, or friends are overbearing, and they're gonna choose love, and they're gonna choose you, and they're gonna choose self-love. They need to really appreciate who they are and stop to tormenting themselves because it's not going anywhere. Okay, they have to heal, allow those emotions to come out. Sometimes we just have to write them down, or sometimes we need to have a good cry, and then those tears, those what maybe old tears, they come out. That is, we don't need to think about it anymore, you know. But there is an idea of suppressing for so long a lot of emotions and maybe pain and whatever it was. You need to really kind of like release so then you can breathe again. Okay, so let's have a couple of cards from the Hidden Truth Oracle because we're actually doing while they're hiding, so that would be a good idea. I will wait for a sign from you. So because they see so tormented within themselves, they maybe wonder, maybe you should tell me what to do, or you should show me that you care, because at the moment I don't really know where I am. Absolutely, I couldn't let you get close to me. Yeah, because it's so used, you know, to hide. They hide. That's what they do. They took that decision a long time ago. So there's so far you can go close to them. Absolutely. We both know I'm not the one for you. That's what they say. You are the only one who know if they're good for you or not. It's not in their potential to tell you what you feel. No, how dare they? You know what I mean? You are, you know, big boy or big girl, you know if that works, if that doesn't. Why do they think they can actually know what you think? That's never a good idea to assume. I learned that a long time ago. Well, how can you assume what someone else feels when they don't even know what they feel themselves? Okay, come on. Even tarot cannot not be clear cut for everyone. Okay, something are going to be, you know, relative to you or interesting to you, but might not be for everyone. Okay, so what? Trying to assume you know someone or what they feel or what's good for them? You're not in their shoes, right? Okay, so there you go. Pile number 2, why is they hiding? 8 of Wands, 9 of Swords, the Sun. Holy schmoly, intense. Intense. So why is they hiding? Well, they're hiding so many things here. They're not sleeping well at night. They're very annoyed. They don't feel in tune with themselves, which is a worst thing, really. And therefore, their mind is still very busy at night. They might fall asleep, but then they wake up. And then fall asleep, and then wake up. Because, during your sleep, you're only 10% of your brain sleeping. The rest is still working. It's fascinating, isn't it? So they're very busy thinking. They're just like, ooh, non-stop. They will want to communicate with you. They will want to move towards you, but maybe they're not ready yet. When they will do, if they will do, if they do, they will be very congruent, very together. They will just say it where it is, because there's no point talking about the weather. Let's talk about the real deal, okay? In the meantime, they may be hiding the fact that they're healing the inner child. The Sun is the best card of the whole deck. You are both on the inner child level, so it's not even trying to be an adult. You're very at the core of who you are. And when you're at the core, of course, it hurts. When it hurts really deeply, but you have to go down that road in order to heal the little boy, the little girl. Because that little boy, little girl, they got hurt at some point. And from that hurt, they made some serious decision. I'm never going to open my heart, for example. Or I'm just going to be very superficial. Another example. It's not the truth, isn't it? It's not a solution. And how did you come up to that solution when you were a little boy, little girl? Now you're an adult. You still have the inner child within yourself, of course. And maybe you need to talk to that inner child. It's okay. I'm taking care of you. Don't worry about it. But, just stick to solution you took when you were very young might not be appropriate today. And the vision you had when you were a little boy, little girl was maybe a bit limited. You thought it was your fault because someone told you day in, day out certain things, or ignore you, or whatever. So that decision you made that day, okay, this is what they say, so I must be like that then. They must be right. Maybe it has nothing to do with you. Maybe because they were unhappy in their own life. They were frustrated. They didn't know how to show love because they were just like also their own parents was doing. You see what I'm saying? So you cannot stick to a vision of who you are and what you feel based on the inner child. Because the inner child took a decision the best he could, the best she could, with what they had at the time. But it's a long time ago. Maybe it needs to be upgraded. It's like an old phone. It's still maybe to upgrade it because, well, it doesn't work anymore, right? Revisit that. So let's have some kind of a Hidden Truth Oracle deck. I'm so attracted to you, of course, that they have a lot of vavavoom going on, right? A lot of desire, a lot of fire. And sometimes that's one sign from you, just because it's basic, instinct, but it just is one way to say that you need that person somehow. I knew exactly what I was doing. Maybe, yes, they were conflicted, they were guarded, they were cold, maybe. Yeah, because there's a lot of sword, and we still need to go to the 10 of sword, okay? I hide behind material things. Yeah, that's what they do. That's what they do. They control, they try to control, but I think this connection is much more important than what they thought. It cannot fit in the story, they say to themselves. Yeah, it's just going to be cool, we're just going to be a little bit like, a little bit fun, and that's it. Didn't go down that road. No, there's something else, and they can't ignore it. Okay, on this note, have a beautiful day, stay cool, because this month is something else. Okay, Mwah. Ciao.